All right, we're back. Moment of truth. I don't really need to maze things up. Like with my normal tower strat, I still would build traps so that I have something to throw barrage into. So I think I'm going to still do that. I'm just not going to heavily amplify them. I might throw down one amplifier for them. I think I would. So I think that's what I would do for a normal strat. Don't care too much where this gem is, as long as it's not killing things. And I can lower its range. Gotta lower your range. I'm not planning on upgrading these too high. I don't care about this slow much at all. These first swarmlings. I mean, I can always move the gem back, so it doesn't matter. This is what I care about. Beam time. If the beam ever gets to go off, it will. Trying to decide when to use this whiteout. I think I want to do it when it's going to be more than just like a flicker. We'll use it there. 2.2 seconds still left on beam. One other thing would be, what happens when I put like way different skill points into the beam? Because that would affect this strategy, but it doesn't affect the gems inside of traps much. And then what if I increase the whiteout duration? Freeze duration was another comment that I got. What if you get the freeze duration long enough that the charging time, that you could just keep things permanently frozen, basically? It's very interesting. I do not know the answer. And I definitely want to find out. So the big worry here is that I'm killing things too quick to use the beam, so I should be enraging. Where I don't think I really get to enrage with the trap strategy, because then I have to invest more into the yellow gem to kill. These swarmlings would be scary though with enrage too. We'll enrage them with one. I'm trying to do like my best good faith, like how I think these strategies work best given my current skill points. I think it changes once you have better skill points. I will upgrade this in a second. Didn't really want to kill those swarmlings with that beam. Let's wait till those swarmlings are dead though. So while I do have a little bit invested in these, I'm not going heavy onto these at all. I would probably get them all to be like grade 2 or 3 at least. And since this is affecting 6 gems, I think it's worth upgrading it. Probably twice. Cool. I think I'm happy with that for a while. I do think it's worth killing these swarmlings more than trying to steal the tiny bit that I get from the traps. The swarmlings are just annoying. Now that I have a beam, that changes a bit. Beam is too good. I don't know how fair the comparison is because I didn't enrage with the traps. But again, that's not a strength of the traps. The traps aren't good at killing high hit point enemies. Like, there's way more of these spawning and they have 9,000 HP. There's no way the traps could have killed it. And they have enough armor that the yellow gem would have struggled this early. I still might have to build a yellow gem. Might. So I think I do this. The main thing is I can upgrade this one in a second. I was trying to upgrade it before it ran out of beam. Now we upgrade it, give it a bulb, and I freeze. I think I have to switch over to enraging with grade 1. About to have a beam. Slow these down. I don't really care which way they go. I do. Okay. I want this here, I think. This should be low range. This is not a great spot for using beams. But I don't currently have beams. Now I do. Where would I want a fully amplified gem? Don't know that yet. Ideally, it would be pretty far back. Maybe right here in the middle? Seems decent, I think right here. Yes. Should at least have a weak gem here. Crap, that killed that way too quick. Might need to stop enraging somewhat soon. We'll see. Letting the pool fill. So we've stolen around 13,000. Oh, I should have thrown barrages on these. That was the whole point of building these stupid things. You can have a barrage. Maybe not the whole point, but that was a big part of it. I think after this wave of giants, I stop enraging. Although, I'm about to upgrade, so maybe not. Okay. Yeah, so the problem starts to come when this thing's killing things too quick. You can have a barrage. I guess I just leave this right here for now. I guess keep taking out those swarmlings. I have a good amount of mana. What should I be spending that on? I do want to fully amplify this tower, but it's not a priority at all. Don't know what I want to spend it on. Just upgrading this to a grade 9. Seems reasonable. I'll let the pool fill. Right, I'm still supposed to be giving these barrages. 2 more of them need barrages. Don't forget that. $28,000 mana. Yeah, having the cooldown and the duration up on the beam would be huge right now. So I should remember that for my future runs. I can upgrade this probably now. I think my total mana number will be higher for the other run, maybe? But, like, all of my mana is going into both my single mana steel gem and my damage gem, which is kind of nice. I should have hit those with the, whatever it's called, the whiteout. Don't really want to kill that. Do I just kill it? I don't think it makes a difference, honestly. Fine, just kill it. Right, you guys. Barrage, barrage. There we go. I no longer have to think about that. Like, there's been no point so far where I felt like I was close to leaking. Or at risk of it. And that's with enraging a little bit. Where with the traps, I did feel like it was more of a balancing act. That I probably wasn't playing well. Freeze this group. is one swarmling here, being a little bit annoying. Cool. I think I stop enraging after these 2 giant waves. The giants are really good to get mana off of. I don't know if I will get this to a grade 10. 66,000. Huh. Interesting. Stop attacking those. We'll slow this one. I'm also going to freeze it just so that he stays in range long enough for the beam to get used up. Grade 8. I need more beams. You should be set to swarmlings. After this giant, I'm going to actually remember to stop enraging. I'm going to do it. It's gonna happen. Stop enraging. If I was playing this smart, I should have this thing just be amplified like right up front here. It's kind of too late for that. Plus, it would amplify these. Because I don't care about these stealing the mana. Plus, we'll be amplifying the orb. do need to clear away these enemies so that I can finally move this gem forward. It's going to be surprisingly difficult to do. Do you have shots? You do. You have 3 shots ready to fire, but they don't do much damage. They do a little bit. Could also just let a few of them leak. 300 to 619. Or I could build a crit gem down here to clean these up. Feels like a waste to build the armor shredding ones. I don't think it's really necessary. Feel the same about building the crit thing. I think I just let these leak and say forget about them. How far can you shoot? You can shoot... Oh! I won't even leak. This covers the orb. Okay. Never mind. Non-issue. So now this steals 7 mana per hit. I should have these. Cool. You're still only a grade 9. But I have some big gems amplifying it. Could combine those up. They don't kill the giants. Building this amplifier and these traps was a mistake. You stole 1400, 1400. I guess the traps were worth it. The amplifier, I don't think was worth it. I should have invested that into the starting gem to steal more mana more quickly. I also shouldn't be killing those. I'm full up on beams. Killing things too quickly. Chill. Well, I guess kill that one. Leech a whole bunch of mana from whited out monsters. Let's wait until more of them are in range. There we go. I should be combining up into a grade 10 right now, but grade 10 just means that it'll kill things very quickly, which isn't really the goal. Leech, 7,200 mana from whited out monsters. So this one gem has only stolen 106,000. Wow, it's gonna be like half the mana. No, it's almost as much. I think I was short by like 20 or 30,000. But to me, one of the big things is I don't have to balance like finding my damage gem. I don't know. And I could have done like a half and half strategy. The traps do steal more mana. Alright, good to know. I still like my beams. The beams are so much easier. Alright, that does it for this Mana Leech comparison video. There was a request to check out amplifiers, or not amplifiers, lanterns. I don't know how I would compare and like look at what lanterns do. The only thing I can think of is going to really easy maps, but then that kind of defeats the whole purpose. Like, there are a couple lamps, or there's at least one map that starts with lanterns where they're pretty strong. This one has a couple lanterns, I think. But, I mean, they only work because I'm way overpowered for this level at this point. Like, anything would work. Traps would work. Lanterns are just so bad. I think. These are the best skills to have in lanterns. You do want to slow them. The mana stealing is not good. You do want to put bleed on, and you do want to armor shred. Lanterns don't avoid enemy armor, right? No. Damage increases in 24 hits. 9 to 18. $18 to 36. This does double the damage. This shoots 0.31 shots per second, but it can hit 6 enemies at a time. This shoots 5 times as fast. Double the damage, 5 times as fast. Every one of these shots is like 10 of these shots. They both reduce armor by the same amount. So that's the one advantage to this one, really, is it reduces the armor 6 times as much, except that this one shoots 5 times as fast. So this one reduces the armor slightly more. This is just good for spreading out stuff, where this one is better in like every way. This one does half the damage of this one. Less than half. But way more shots per second. Double the shots per second of this one. And it shreds more armor. And this one does ignore armor, which is significant. Minus 80% damage plus 85% to specials. plus 200% firing speed, and the ignores armor can be huge. Yeah. We'd like to give you a beam, please. I'd like to upgrade you and give you a beam, please. We'd like to give you an amplifier with this in it, please. This one grade 6 gem is doing decent. Not like insanely good, but what are you coming to steal? Are you gonna steal out of my trap? You're stealing out of the amplifier. It's good to know. I wasn't sure if he could steal out of traps or not. What is the point of this? Who knows? I think my main point is, which I didn't do anything to show it, but just that lanterns suck. We're about to lose because I just spent all that mana, but that's fine. Where traps, at least there's some potential, and towers, it's obvious that they have potential. Alright, for real, that does it for this video. I don't know if I'm going to do lanterns or not. I'd like to see somebody else's video on lanterns, somebody who knows more about them than I do. Alright, yeah. That does it for this one. Thanks for watching.